Okay, hey guys. Yes, I know I look like shit right now. I'm exhausted. I have been like, if you could see my floor, there's paper all over it, and my bed that you can't see that's behind me there, so you can see some paper over that way. Yeah, that's hanging off my bed. I have been doing schoolwork literally all day long for the past couple days, and I'm about to pass out. I'm so tired because from my trip when I was gone, now I have a bunch of makeup work, and I think I'm finally getting it all under control. I think this is gonna be my last catch-up week, and all of it's due tomorrow, and I'm like about to pass out. All right, so the theme slash question thingamajiggy of this week is what slash who quote unquote made you gay. I don't want to move my hands. I'm so tired. Um, and well, basically, so I kind of lived more throughout my since I was born until second grade. I lived in one area with my family and my friends who I all knew, and of course I was pretty young then, so there was none of this bad stuff or anything going on. It was a nice place. Um, Everybody was kind of nice to everybody. There was no negative stuff that we were exposed to. And then when we moved up to where I live now, it was like this entire world, and don't worry, I'm getting to the point, of negativity kind of opened up because I'm not religious at all. And where I live right now is a very, very strongly religious place, especially Christian. Like, literally, you will drive down and around my town, and you'll probably see, like, at least 7 churches in one little, like, 20,000 people town. Maybe less. There's not a lot of people here. And so, basically, all of a sudden, all this negative stuff opened up. And that's kind of when I started, shoo, sorry, there's a bug, being more exposed to, like, the word fag, and people saying that being gay was a bad thing and how it was disgusting and such. And I was like young, so I was like, gay, what's that mean? So the wonderful internet, I finally started looking stuff up because I've known all my life that I've looked at guys and I've looked at girls and I find them like both attractive. This is a really awkward conversation. And really, I was like, well, I don't get it. Why is this such a negative thing? Because I was like, well, this is me. And finally, when I got older, till I was like about when 4th grade-ish is when it like really started. All the popularity stuff came into play, and the whole making fun of people was the cool thing and stuff like that. I never got into that because it's against how my family raised me, but um, really it was such a shock to me, and I was so kind of weirded out by it. I was like, I don't get why people are saying that this is so wrong. What's wrong with it? And until I was probably about 12 or so, I really never could comprehend what was wrong with it because, like, the way my family raised me, I don't really think anything like that is wrong. I was never exposed to the whole, I don't know, I feel like I've talked about this before, but I was never exposed to the whole, oh yeah, a black person and a white person getting married or going out, is it, like, so wrong, to some people, and I was never exposed to that, and that I just don't understand. I guess I can see where they're coming from, but I think it's idiotic, until finally I was like, so wait, people don't like people who like the same gender because of their religion? What's so wrong with it, And nothing is. And I was just really confused. So my 5th grade year, I was homeschooled, 5th and 6th grade, which I liked because then I still visited my like 3 kind of main friends, and that was like a positive environment and everything was fine, and I was like, cool. And then 7th and 8th grade, I went to my public middle school. And that is where things got really bad. 7th grade, it was just like, I think this was my hardest year of school because being homeschooled for 2 years and missing my first kind of year of middle school and not being able to know what to expect, I didn't expect it to be such a horrible experience. I didn't really expect it to be, so negative. And so I was sitting there. Don't worry, I'm still getting to the point, but you have to listen to all this. Um, and I was just kind of like, what the heck is going on here? And then 8th grade is when I kind of made friends. Everybody was friends with him, really. With a boy named Seth, who was really, he and like one other teenager at the high school were openly gay. And I think it was in 6th grade or 7th. I can't remember which grade, I'm sorry. When I met him, and when I was in 8th grade, and really he was like the sweetest person ever. And I was like, in my brain, I was like, so there really is nothing wrong with it, but there was still, he got bullied so badly. And, like I said, I've known my entire life that I've looked at girls as well as guys, and guys as well as girls. It's never really been a big secret with me. And I guess finally once I saw Seth and figured out he had come out, I was like, oh, so I really am. So I guess in a way he would kind of be the person who made me gay. Just because of the fact he kind of like shocked me into it, which all the stuff that was going on with him, and yet how well he handled it and how open he was about it. And I was like, okay, yeah, I get this. This is me. Sorry, my eyes are itching. They're all red. You can't really see. Actually, maybe you can. Half my face. I think it's, yeah, this half is like red and this half is blue. Because of the light. And yeah, and then of course he committed suicide, which broke my heart and everybody else's heart, and it was horrible. And that was another thing that kind of pushed me into, okay, any way that I was kind of like, maybe I look at guys more than I do girls, or maybe I look at girls more than I do guys, or whatever. I was like, okay, I don't really care about this. Is getting long. Long story. I'm not gonna redo this though, so yeah, because I would die. But anyway, and I just kind of really got so shocked when he did, and I was just like, any doubt that I had in my mind kind of flew out, because I was so angry at the people who would bully him because of this. And even though that doesn't make very much sense hearing it, that's kind of what happened and how it did. Okay, I'm exhausted. Oh my god, it's 4:13 and I still have like 6 things to do, and oh my god, I'm gonna die. Alright, so yeah, basically seeing my first really openly gay person and having him commit suicide, which still breaks my heart. Oh god, he did it so recently too. Yeah, that kind of is what and who made me gay, and how I kind of finally figured it out. It's not like, for that I was in denial. I was recognized it, but yeah. Coffee. Actually, it's iced coffee. There's no ice in it. Okay, now I'm gonna go chug this and try to finish my schoolwork. Thank you guys for the thumbsing up, for subscribing. It really makes my day when I see, blank has subscribed, because, means somebody cared enough about somebody else's on this channel's video that they wanted to click the subscribe button, and it makes me really happy. So yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.